Hello everybody and welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today we're taking a look at a very interesting game with a whole lot of history behind it, and that game is Papers, Please. Papers, Please is a border patrol worker simulator. One of the games I did an earlier Indie Snapshot for a few months back when only the demo was available. It is literally, as I said, a border patrol simulator where you work the border of a country, allowing certain people in depending on what the country says are the specifications, and where you manage health, food, and whatnot of your family. It is a game that when it originally came out, a lot of people basically said, this is weird. It's kind of, why would I want to play a working simulator game? But on the same token, people were kind of excited for it because it's kind of sat on the same line as Cart Life, in my opinion, where though you were kind of playing everyday life of this particular man, at the same time it had a hell of an interesting story to tell and you got really attached to the character. Now, I did debate doing a Let's Play of it, but I decided that first I'm going to do an Indie Snapshot, see what you guys thought, and if you guys really want one, then I will go ahead and do one, but for now we're just going to take a look at the game. Let's just dive right in. There are two modes: the story mode, which in the demo there was only 10 days, but in the full game there are 31, a full month, and an endless mode. In the endless mode, I have to complete... Oh, gotcha. Well, I know what endless mode is. Endless mode, if I can just get out of there, basically allows you to do exactly as it says. Play the game endlessly with different types of challenges. Time limits, how many papers do you want to get at a certain time, etc., etc. Basically allows for some playability. At the same time, it actually has its own kind of little story going along with the endless mode, where surprises pop up, and you have to deal with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of the game. We're not going to play a ton of it because, again, it is so essentially story-driven that unless you want to see a Let's Play, I don't want to give too much away. So let's hit the story mode. We're going to just jump right on in. We're going to start right here, day number 1. And we should get just the beginning. Congratulations! The October Labor Lottery is complete. Your name was pulled. And for immediate placement, report to the Ministry of Admissions at Greston Border Checkpoint. An apartment will be provided for you and your family in East Greston. Expect a Class 8 dwelling. Glory to Arstotzka. So, like, the story is, you are literally pulled from the labor lottery. You're going to be set to work for a month, and you're going to get kind of housing while you do it. Obviously, it's a very poor country. That's the whole point. Families reunite. Greston Border Checkpoint opens at last after 6 long years. Can the Ministry of Admissions keep us safe? So we'll see. We're going to walk our butts to work. There we are. November 23rd, 1982. We're going to get in our little booth over here. And here we go. Let's see. Arstotzka Ministry of Admissions Official Bulletin Inspector. Welcome to your new position at Greston Border Checkpoint. Stamp passport, entry visa, and return documents to entrant. Entry is restricted to Arstotzkan citizens only. Deny all foreigners. Glory to Arstotzka. Now, this is important because every day we're going to have different kind of restrictions. So for now, the only people we're allowing to enter is Arstotzka citizens. Pay attention to the passports. So we got to look here and here, obviously. Inspector's booth, Ministry of Admissions Inspector's booth. That's the shutter, counter, rule book, audio transcript, bulletin storage. This gives us kind of like a little bit of look. Border checkpoint opens at last, blah, blah, blah. So we can plop this down. We can flip open our thing and welcome the first guest. So we're going to have this open here, of course. We want to take a look at regional info, Arstotzka. So that's going to be the passport here. Finally, I can return home. She's from East Greenwich, so that's going to be good. So we can immediately go right ahead and pop her right under, and we're going to say, you are approved for entrance because you are an Arstotzkan citizen. Welcome. Glory to Arstotzka. So basically, we need to see these issuing cities on their ability. Passport ISS field must be valid. So they need to be from these 3. Papers, please. This checkpoint is smaller than I expected, so they're going to say things randomly as they look. Now, we're going to deny her because she's not an Arstotzkan citizen, and we're going to have to say no. Now, it's going to be pretty easy to start because you're going to be able to see by the passport one way or another if it's going to be Arstotzkan or not. So we're going to take a look. This guy needs a haircut. Immediately, we're going to say no, unfortunately. I have waited in this damn line for 8 hours. I hope it was worth it. Sorry, buddy. It wasn't. Entry is not guaranteed, everybody. And he told me to go to hell, which is not a nice fellow. That's understandable. I'd be a little upset if I was him as well. Papers, please. She is Arstotzkan, so we don't even have to worry about it. Stamp her for approval. See you later. Arstotzka welcomes you. Next. So we want to try and get through as many people as we can. Every time we get somebody through, so long as it was valid, it was a mistake to open this checkpoint. Okay. That's weird. But every single time that we let somebody through, we get a little bit of money. And the money, as you're going to see during the end of the day, is going to basically allow us to kind of pay for food and whatnot for our family and the like. Got to keep this thing open. A Lion Visa beneath the stamp. Oh, well. Wow, that is a haircut. Sorry, we're going to have to say no. You are not at Stoatskin. Off you go. They're going to get mad. Now, some people are going to get mad. Some people are going to get kind of, upset about it. Some are going to be okay about it. Last time in the demo, another not at Stoatskin, and there was this guy who drew his passport with a crayon, which I found pretty friggin' hilarious. One of the things I really like about the game is its sound design. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it adds this oppressive feel to the game. I really like how it sounds. It does an excellent job with just not actually having any verbal dialogue. It's still kind of getting the point across. The color, the way this game looks, though again, relatively retro in feel, in the way it's kind of designed, with its color palette and the way it's presenting things with shadows and dark, like trudging people with their maneuvering a little bit in the line and whatnot. It adds overall to that oppressive nature that this game is very well giving off, which I enjoy. So we've gone through, I think that means 11 people. The clock is ticking. I don't know how much time we have left per day, but we got to get through, like I said, as many people as we can. He's our Stoatskin, so we want to let him through. See you later. Good, there you go. Glory to our Stoatska. Move on through. Well, come on, I've got not a lot of time. I know you got a family to feed. I got a wife to care for, a kid to care for, and my mother who's probably old and sick. It looks like that's going to be the end of the first day. So here we go. Manage your expenses using the checkboxes below. So we made $40, which we then have to spend on food, rent, and whatnot. So even after our initial rent, food, and heat, we still have $40 left over. Again, it's our savings plus an extra $10. So we kind of came up with $10 from everything that we were able to pull off, which is good. We can hit sleep. It means our wife, son, mother-in-law, and uncle are going to be okay. And we can hit sleep, and we'll be fine. We'll go off to the next day of work. Grestin checkpoint is a success. Analysts upbeat, increased trade and cooperation predicted. Entry restrictions to relax and admit foreigners. So today we're going to have a bit of a different kind of requirements to who we're allowed to let through the checkpoint and who we're not. And we'll take a look once we open up. Inspector, from today, foreigners with a valid passport are permitted to enter. Your booth inspection hardware is now installed. Check all passport information carefully for discrepancies. Deny any entrant with inconsistent information. Inspect mode. Enter inspect mode using the red button on your desk, which is going to be right here. While inspecting, highlight 2 pieces of discrepant information for further options. Rules and regulations. This post is bound by Ministry of Admission rules and regulations. Study the rule book closely. So if we wanted to say highlight 2 pieces of discrepant information, we could take a look at the date that it expires and the date that it doesn't. Of which I'm curious. Nudity. Well, that's always exciting. Well, that's fine. So we're looking for discrepancies, obviously. We got the usual. Put it down. We can open up our shutter and let the first person through. So only valid passports, which we have to take a look for. Papers, please. So we're looking at a valid passport. 83. Yep. Looks good to me. Should be fine. I'm going to give it back to you. Cause no trouble. Next move. Oops, I wanted that open. We're going to have the regional map open. We want to make sure that they are, of course... We should probably take a look to make sure that everything is in order. So this right here is date of birth. It expires on this, so it is denied. We can do one of these. Discrepancy detected. And we can interrogate her. You cannot enter using an expired document. What? That is a mistake. I just renewed it. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not the man to talk about it. Denied. Get out of my face. I don't need your crap. So as you can see, that's kind of how we do it. We just do, hey, this doesn't look right, and we can hand the passport back thereafter. Mr. Mustache, Mario over here. 84, M. Lordranaz. Looks good to me. We can even take a look at Lordranaz, wherever that is. I don't know actually where that is. So we're gonna approve it and assume that everything's good. I don't know where that take it. We can flip through, obviously, like this. That's actually something we want to do. Yeah, we just got a hit. Invalid issuing city. That's what we wanted to do. Alright, so we need to be a little bit more careful. We need to make sure the cities that they were issued in are valid. So we're going to take a look at the paper here. It is Arstotzka. So we're going to pop open. We're going to go all the way back to Arstotzka. And this is correct. That's fine. It looks like it's approved. Stamp it. Send her through. Sounds good. See, that's what we have to do. We have to make sure it's a valid city. Next, I gotta remember to click this. Let's go. Arstotzka welcomes you. Papers, please. So we need to make sure we take a look at this one. Dates looks good. And this is Skull, so we're gonna say okay. I'm not entirely sure if that's him or not, though. Let's see. Discrepancy detected. Yeah, look at the picture. Always look at the picture. Your appearance has changed. The years have been cruel. Deny. Sorry, my friend. Picture's not of you. Move on. Next. So yeah, we already hit. So every time you take a penalty like this, you're gonna get a citation. I think you get docked money as well. So Arstotzka, she looks about right. Hello, handsome. You look bored. If you want to come visit us, I do want to come visit you. Here you go. Nice for all your fantasies. Excellent. Sounds good to me. So she just gave us a little card for the brothel, which will come into play later on in the game, which we're not going to worry about right now. Papers, please. It does maybe not look like him. Is there a discrepancy there? Matching data. Looks a little bit off. Let's see. That one right there. Oh, no. Oh, what is this? We have a guy running over. Take your passport back, I guess. Well, shoot him, dude. Oh, terrorist. Day 2, terrorism attack. Unfortunate. This was in the demo, of course. This happened in the demo as well. We're gonna lose some money there. The day was cut short by a terrorist attack. Progress is saved at the start of each day. We're gonna only have $15, so we need to do really well tomorrow. Luckily, everybody's gonna be okay. Overall, terrorist strike at Grestin. Check out lockdown. Gotta head to work. Things have gotten a little bit iffy. Now that there's a terrorist attack, things are gonna get a lot more strict. As you're gonna see, more guards are gonna show up. A total of 5 guards. Entry for non-citizens is now regulated. All foreigners require a valid entry ticket, so they need a ticket now. Verify information before stamping the ticket. Verify information before stamping passport, entry, visa, blah, blah, blah. Missing documents can be correlated by highlighting a counter and the pertinent entry in the rule book. Right, so they have to have a ticket now before they can come in. We'll open our shutter and call the first man in, or woman, who knows. We'll see what he has. Alright, so he has a ticket, which is valid on today, which is good. He could take that back. And we want to take a look at our rule book and make sure that everything is good. We want to make sure that this is the right one. We got to pop it open. There we go. Shingleton. So everything's in order. Approve. Oh, come on. There we go. Approve. Give him his ticket. Welcome. You have your. You have everything is in order. Moving on. So as you see, things get more and more complicated. I mean, it takes more time to take a look at passports, and it kind of becomes this balancing act where, do you want to let in people for the? Oh, this guy doesn't have his a ticket. So we could do document. Foreigner requires entry ticket. No document. Interrogate him. You cannot enter without a ticket. Sorry, I have it here. See, you always want to do that, so it is good. Interrogating him will allow you to do that. So we're gonna approve him and move him on through. So again, it becomes a balancing act later on. The more people you get through, the more money you make. But do you want to risk your family's, well-being, just for the sake of making some money? So she's gonna give us this little thing. I'm gonna say, here you go. Thank you for being a hooker. And we're just going to send her on through. Come to Pink Vice and ask for Ava. That sounds good. What do we got? Arstotzka. Let's make sure everything is good. Auric McDor. Good. No ticket, though. So that's a problem. We need to do one of those. We have no ticket. Do you have your ticket on you? Matching data. What is, where's the ticket? Oh, she's not a foreigner. Ha, dumb. I gotta remember that. So she's not a foreigner, so there's no need to look for a ticket there. But invalid gender. Well, that sucks. Heard about the terror task. You're lucky to still have a job. Yeah, because it was my fault, you dick. This is still in order. You're male. Face looks good. This is a red thing. Do we have a red one? Skull looks good. Everything's good. Sending you on through. Get out of here. Be safe. Thank you. I appreciate it, douchebag. We need to look for these people here. What do we got? This is not gonna work here. What we can do, hit the date. Discrepancy detected. Interrogator on it. The ticket is for another day. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, you sound confused. That's unfortunate. So maybe next time you'll do things the right way. Christ. Bringing her on in. Who's next? What do we got? Papers, please. We got valid. This guy looks nothing like his picture, though. What do you got, buddy? I had surgery. That's unfortunate. Next time, get a new one. Get out of my booth. Next person, please. It's you know, people always. I've read comments like, "Oh, this is the guy." Hang on. Glory to Arstotzka. Here we go. The greatest country. Just give me the papers. You gonna? No correlation. Do you not have valid papers? Must have an entry for passport. You have no entry. Where's your passport? Passport. Arstotzka's so great, passport not required, right? A passport's required, sir. Oh, okay, I hear you. I come back again. See you later, big guy. That was racist. Maybe not. So, you know, people would say, why would I want to play a mundane simulator, like a working simulator? The reason I would say you'd want to work a working simulator is because it's like a puzzle game. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of puzzle elements to it, so that looks about right. I'm going to say yes. Here you go. Please don't cause me any troubles. I hope that I was okay with letting that guy through. Still got plenty of people to come on through. I'd like to hit at least the 11 mark. Papers, please. He looks about right. Ticket's good. Where is this? This is the same city. Shingleton is not the right city, though. So that is, Alright, yeah, I get it. I don't know what I would do, so I'm just going to deny him. I guess. Passport must be valid. What would I click on? This and this? Would it be this? There we go. I'm going to click on the cities. Your passport has false information. I have no idea what you're talking about. Of course you don't, sir. Of course you don't. I'll see you later. Adios. Next. So it's very much like a puzzle game. You're trying to do stuff really quickly while looking at everything. It's a lot of fun. It's surprisingly a lot of fun, which is weird. Haihan? Is that even on here? Import? Import. We could just click that. Haihan's good. This is valid. This is also valid, and you look like your picture. Your hair's a little bit different. I think we might have to check it. Matching data. Alright, we'll approve you, and we'll send you on through. You cause no trouble, no problem. Next. I like that you can flip like little things on this thing too, like little fun things. It's entertaining. I enjoy it. It's immersion, everybody. Immersion. There it is. What do we got? Glorian. Still looking good. This is fine. You look good. Yeah, you're a sexy beast is what I'm trying to say. What is that noise? Oh, looks like we're closing up with no major problems. Let's see. Salary, savings, rent, food, heat. $20. We gained $5. So that's that. I'm gonna stop here for a minute. We're gonna head off to the main menu. And let's see, is Xenos mode open? It is not. That is fine. Oh, we can actually, I want to show you the options real quick because this is actually important. You can change the date format. You can change it to like something normal like that. I forgot to do that beforehand. There is an easy mode as well, which is extra 20 credits per day. So if you just want to see the end of the story and you're having a hard time with the game, you can do that. And generally, that's it, man. This is the game. Papers, Please. It's $10 on Steam. It's well worth it. It's along the same line as Cart Life. It is telling a story, and with, you know, even though it has like a slight sense of humor to it, there is a very emotional attachment to these characters and to what's happening. It speaks a lot about a lot of political things I don't really want to get into right now, but it is just a lot of fun. It is oddly intriguing, and it is something you should definitely check out. And perhaps, if you guys really want, I'll do a Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.